Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Unbox and Chill. I appreciate you stopping in. Welcome back to my desk studio here. We got an unboxing today. We got a watch we received from watchgame.com. This is one that was purchased on their watch wheel. This is a tier 4 watch. It's essentially just a wheel of watches where you can pay for a watch. That wheel, it's added to a wheel of other watches. That wheel will spin, and then you can perhaps win a watch of more value than what you paid for, or get the one that you paid for. This one was a upgrade. So essentially, it was a tier 1, but this is from the 4th tier. So it was a little bit of an upgrade here. So we'll take a look. We'll see what we got here, okay? While I get my desk ready, while I move everything out of the way, I do want to say, hit that subscribe button. We're growing the channel here, and it is moving along nicely. Hey, join us. Hit that subscribe button. We do unboxings here. We check out some cool stuff. I've got some other stuff other than watches coming real soon here. In fact, that video might drop early next week. I've actually got probably 4 or 5 boxes of things to unbox. I'm a little bit behind, so I got my energy, and we're going to get everything knocked out here today. But without further ado, so like I said, real quick, like I said, hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, okay? So let's move our box in here. So this is what we got. Okay, and some people already know this brand. This might be new to some people. This is Out of Order. So as you can see, they've got the lettering is metallic here. I do like the logo, the font and the logo for the Out of Order. I think it's an interesting concept. As you'll see here once we get into it, the watches come pre-distressed. They come pre-destroyed. And I think, they put them through a process where they come beaten up a little bit already. And it's nice because what I noticed, case in point, I just got this last month. This is also wristwatch check. This is a Batman Seiko Turtle. I got this last month, and, I'm kind of very, weary about scratching it or messing it up or getting any desk rash or anything. And what's nice about these is that because they come destroyed, they're kind of already messed up, and you're not as hardcore worried about getting a nick or a slight scratch or a slight something because they're already destroyed. So, it just kind of adds to the aesthetic, and you find yourself really enjoying the piece and the movement and what's taking place. Oh, there's my phone's going off. You find yourself enjoying the piece and, enjoying the movement, enjoying it as a whole without kind of worrying about the aesthetics and, oh God, did I scratch it? And, these sort of things. These watches are not cheap though. This was a tier 4 spin. This was a tier 4 watch. It would have been $385 to just kind of get it out right, just so you guys know. So let's take a look at it here. So it is in a wooden box. Looks like it was painted black. It's in a wooden box here with a slide top that just slid open. So so we'll slide the top off here. We'll go right into our warranty information, certificate of authenticity, probably everything in here. It's going to be operations manual and care and that sort of thing. So, and let's get right down to the watch. So I do like this wooden box that it comes in. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing else in the box here. So we'll pop this off and we'll bring it in for some detail shots here. So this is it here. So this particular model, guys, is the Automatico 9K. Okay. So I unboxed an Automatico before, if you remember, on the channel. It was a red and blue one, and it had a little bit different movement. It was still a Miyota, but I think it was a different movement. This one, I believe, has a slightly better Miyota movement in it. We'll take a look at the specs here, and we'll see. This one is on a Jubilee bracelet. I do like the Jubilee bracelet that it's on, and if you take a look at it here, you can see just the bracelet, the watch, everything is distressed. You can see the dial here, the case, everything on it is made to look like it's been beaten up. And obviously their tagline is that it was damaged in Italy. These are made in Italy. you know, the Japanese movement, but I'm sure, you know, they're assembled in Italy and probably distressed in Italy here. So as you can see, they've got that there. Got some engraving here. This watch is numbered. I don't know if you can see the number, but this is, I believe this is 102 of 200. As you can see, we have a display case back there. This is a limited edition watch, guys. So this is limited edition. So I guess they only made 200 of each color. There's a couple different colors. This one's white. There is a purple one. I believe there's a yellow one, and then there's like a gold one that has a red face to it. So there's a couple different styles here. For me anyway, I think it's too dark. So I'm actually probably going to end up selling it, trading it something. I think I just prefer the typical just stainless color watches. You know, I know this is kind of the aesthetic and everything, but if I were to choose, I probably would have chosen a different one. Now, granted, this is the same color, and I know it's the same color as the red and blue one that I had, but I ended up getting rid of that one as well because for me anyway, I think I just prefer watches that are just typical stainless. But I will say that I did enjoy wearing it the times that I did wear that red and blue one because, again, I wasn't worried about you know, damaging it at all, and I was able to kind of kick back and relax, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. So, now, guys, we do have an automatic movement here, and we also, we do have a screw-down crown, so there's some water resistance to this. We'll check the website here, and we'll see exactly what that rating is, but there is some water resistance to this. As I turn this, just so that we can get a nice sweep here, we'll take a look at the sweep. We'll screw the crown back in. We'll just get this, get that back down. But like I said, overall not a bad piece. Let's pop it on the wrist here as I remove the Seiko here. We'll put that to the side. So we've got check out the clasp here. We've got that type of clasp, like a butterfly clasp here. We'll throw this on, and we'll take a look, because I'm unsure in terms of whether or not I'm going to keep it. That's why I haven't taken the plastic off yet, but that's the band there. So same color as the rest of the watch. It does have some coloring in there, a little bit of kind of sort of rainbow coloring in there from the treatment. Like I said, definitely nice, just not necessarily a watch that that I'm kind of into. There is one, as I said earlier, that has a purple face. And so the purple face one I think looks a little bit better with this darker color. There it is on the wrist. Like I said, definitely a sharp piece. I just wish the face, I believe, was a different color. I think if I had the yellow with a purple face, I probably would be more into keeping it. So let's take a look at the website here, and then we'll get out of here. We'll look at the specs as I unlock my phone. Here we go. So this is it on the website. Okay, so out of order, as you can see, this is the white Automatico 9K. And we'll come in for some specs here. So as you can see, 316L stainless steel. You know, they talk about the bezel here and the dial. They talk about some of the processes, you know, that they use. You know, when they distress the watch, the case back, which, you know, is a see-through case back, which my last one didn't have. This one does. Let's see here. We've got the movement, as you can see here, is Miyota, Japan made. So I believe this is probably just a higher, or it's more beats or something than the previous one. Let's see here. So the inner ring has a very important communication. I think the inner ring on these watches always says, it says never cook pasta for more than 8 minutes or something like that. Which is, you know, it's just kind of interesting, kind of a quirky joke there that I like. You know, with these out-of-order watches, guys, it's one of these things where you see Super Luminova here. But, you know, just kind of, like I said, I mean, nice specs, not a bad piece at all. Very nice. I really do like it. But just so that you guys understand, these out-of-order watches, I know this is one of these things that you're either going to like or you're not going to like. I think there are some purists out there who, you know, oh, you're supposed to wear a watch in over time, and, you know, the nicks and the scrapes and things are supposed to be memories that you've built with it. I think there's some validity to that. I agree with that. But as I always say, I think your watch collection should be, as you guys always hear me say, should be diversified. And I think there's room for unique pieces like this. I really do, especially if you can get it at a good price point. There's no problem owning a piece like this, you know. And like I said, you know, when you get a watch, you go through those jitters of, oh man, did I get any desk rash? Did anything happen to this? Oh man, I think I nicked it here on the doorknob. I mean, that's what I do anyway. This is nice because when you wear a piece like this, it's already kind of beaten up. You don't care, you know, you just wear it. So I do like Out of Order. I might not keep this particular piece, but I do like Out of Order a lot. I may try to find, you know, maybe another one here in another color or something like that. As I try to put the, okay, there we go. Try to put that back on here. But I appreciate you guys stopping in. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for tuning into Unbox and Chill. I will be back with more unboxings. Hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button. Be the cool guy. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Help us grow here. Thank you so much for stopping in. Bye.